I don't know with the rest, but only the pink required. Well played.
Thanks.
Terrific clearance then from Neil Robertson.
Neil Robertson.
And he has moved into the lead for the first time. Matthew Stevens must be wondering how he's behind in this match. He's had chances to establish a very healthy lead. As it is, he trails by 3 frames to 2. 6 is the target to make the World Open final, and it's Neil Robertson who now has the edge. We'll be back with frame 6 after this short break.
The World's at Val di Fiemme on the Big Hill. And who can beat Austria's high-flying Gregor Schlierenzauer? Watch all the drama with word from Adam Mawish, only on Eurosport. The Ski Jumping World Championships and the HS 134 team event, today at 16:30, live on Eurosport.
All under one roof. The elite of European athletics, together for 3 glorious days in Gothenburg. There are 26 titles at stake. Find out who has the power with Eurosport. The European Indoor Athletics Championships, today at 18:15, live on Eurosport.
Neil Robertson has taken a 3-2 lead over Matthew Stevens. Robertson far from his best today, and Stevens will be kicking himself. He's had chances in at least 2 of the frames he's lost. And he might easily have been leading 4-1. As it is, he trails for the first time in the match. Still a long way to go, of course, and for my money, Stevens has actually looked the better player, but such are the vagaries of the game. Sometimes it just doesn't go for you.
Actually.
And I'm sure Neil Robertson will be delighted that he's in front.
Neil Robertson to break.
Can he now kick on? He needs 3 more for a place in the final.
Well, he's got the cue ball near to the cushion, and the black doesn't go, so the long straight red to the right corner, not much good to him, and neither is this one. Had he potted that fuller, he would have cannoned into the black and the red. Well, he's left a half chance here. Oh, so close. But no damage done.
Stevens erred with the rest on the final yellow in the previous frame, which allowed Robertson in for a winning clearance.
Yeah, I think it was a couple of shots before that. He had the easy red down the rail, didn't he? He was right behind it. If he'd have played for one of the baulk colours, it'd have been guaranteed to be on the yellow. But because he played for the blue, he finished the wrong side of it and didn't get on the yellow as he intended. He just traced the shot back a couple of shots, and that's where the problems began. Could have played for the black off that last red that he potted, Matthew Stevens. Caught it thick again. And he's not going to keep missing, Neil Robertson.
One.
That's more like it. That's what we're used to seeing from Robertson. Normally devours those mid-range shots.
Yes, the red just above the black, just to the right of the black, sitting next to it. I think we'll go to the right corner, and when he removes this red into the left corner, the black will be free into that pocket.
7.
Must get the right side of the blue though. Just about. So he could play this with a lot of topspin and right hand side to try and come down for that red next to the black. Could have done with being straighter on it. Didn't really want that cue ball going into the black, but might be able to play it with deep screw just to glance it.
13. $20. $21.
Well, now got a nice angle to go into the cluster. I'll just land up to that red. Preferred to go into the cluster, and that's opened another 4 reds.
28. $29.
Well, underhit that one, so may have to play the cannon to the red directly above the black.
$36.
Oh, well.
Robertson, 36.
He's missed a sitter. He was going so well as well.
Hard to explain, really. Routine red. Robertson's highest break in this match remains the 48 he made in the second frame.
Imperative. Matthew Stevens punishes him.
One.
Good pot. Those are well and truly missable. Well, underhit that by some distance.
8.
Okay, he's got the red to the right middle, but feel sure he played for the 2 reds above the black into the right corner.
Nine.
And a good recovery. Well, if he's going to go into them here, if he can play the cannon to the red, just to the left of the pink. Caught it perfectly.
$14.
And they're all there for the taking now. Just got to hold himself together.
15. $22. 23. 30.
The only problem he could have is the two reds that are closest together.
31. 36.
So scores all level.
37.
Well, he could play the cannon to those two reds. He's going to need to do it at some stage. Yeah, I think that was a wise decision. He had the insurance of that red over the right corner. If it didn't work out.
44.
This has become a great chance for Stevens
45.
to level the match. Robertson 36 points to the good in this frame. Missed a straightforward red.
$50.
Another half century for Stevens.
$51.
He's been scoring the more heavily throughout.
Yeah, he's just come the wrong side of the blue again, and this is where things can start to go wrong. It may not do this time, but it did do in the last frame. Came the wrong side of the blue.
56.
Didn't get on the yellow correctly.
Needs both remaining reds.
57.
A nice angle to move across for that last loose red. And as Philip said, he's definitely played the better of the two,
64.
Matthew Stevens, with all the breaks he's made. This is his fourth contribution of over 50. Neil Robertson hasn't had one yet.
This for 3-all then.
65.
And this is a fine response from Stevens to the disappointment not only of losing the previous frame to fall behind, but just a general frustration that he's not bossing this match, because arguably, as Joe has just pointed out,
70.
through his weight of scoring, he should be. But he's level again, and he's still right in this battle with a chance of making another ranking final.
72. 75.
Comfortably the highest break of the match then, eclipsing his 69.
79.
Not enough for a century, but a clearance would be nice.
79 and frame.
No
Matthew
clearance,
Stevens.
but a fine break of 79. The perfect response from Matthew Stevens after he lost the previous frame. And it's all square once again. 3 frames apiece then. Both players need 3 more for a place in the final. Frame 7 is coming right up.
Every day is a new challenge, an opportunity to make a difference. Since 2005, FIFA has supported over 200 social development programs. FIFA's Football for Hope initiative is helping to change lives and bring hope through the power of football.
Follow the score of your favorite team live and find the latest results and features with Eurosport's Live Score.
Get Eurosport.com for your iPhone free. Every day sees full and expert coverage of sports news with dozens of articles and an easy one-stop video section that lets you live and relive the very best moments of sport. Follow all the scores, fixtures and tables live. Eurosport.com, the reference and sport apps available on the App Store.
Welcome back to China. Things are boiling up now in our first semi-final at the World Open Snooker with Matthew Stevens, courtesy of that 79 break, having levelled up the match at 3 frames all with Neil Robertson. 6 is the target. This, the last frame, will be showing here on Eurosport 1. Live coverage will switch back to Eurosport 2 in around about 10 minutes' time. So all you'll need to do to continue watching the live snooker is switch channels to our other station.
One.
Great pot. This match is livening up.
Only just.
Four.
Neil Robertson seeking his first ranking title since he won the World Open back in 2010 when it was staged in Scotland. It would be his 7th in all if he was to lift the trophy tomorrow.
Well, the red next to the black, the obvious choice, although he could go into them. Just under hit it slightly.
$11. 16. Seventeen. 24. 25. 2 seconds, please, Neil. Okay, thank you.
Just a reminder then, as Neil Robertson
31.
continues this break, that in a few minutes' time we will be leaving the live snooker here on Eurosport 2, which will pick up coverage of the alpine skiing. But the
32.
snooker, I beg your pardon, will be leaving Eurosport 1 to pick up coverage of the alpine skiing. But the snooker will then continue once again over on Eurosport 2, where you can enjoy the conclusion of our first World Open semi-final, which is still very much in the balance. It's been an intriguing battle. Neil Robertson still to find his best form, looking for his first half-century of the match here, but he's still very much in contention, of course. And a player of his class, well, that form can return at any moment.
Yes, he didn't intend
37.
to go into that pack of reds then. Just caught them, and it's end of break.
Half-century remains elusive, it would seem, for the time being. 48, his best run in the second frame. Edged ahead with a fine clearance of the colours in the fifth.
Foul.
And he's found the pocket with the cue ball. Well,
Neil Robertson 37.
frustration all
Matthew
round
Stevens, 4.
for Robertson then. First losing position when he might have eyed a chance for a frame-winning break, and then gifting Matthew Stevens the 4 penalty points with the loose safety. That's what he thought of that. A couple of minutes then before our live snooker coverage here on Eurosport 1 concludes. But remember, if you want to continue watching this semi-final, you'll be able to do so over on Eurosport 2.
1.
Played it with a lot of left-hand side on the cue ball, trying to come back for the black into the same pocket, but it didn't work out. Could have gone up for the blue. Got the right side of the blue and gone into the reds.
Very shortly then, we will be ending our coverage of the World Open Snooker semi-final here on Eurosport 1. But remember, if you retune to Eurosport 2, very shortly you can pick up the live action. Coming up next on Eurosport 1, we've got live alpine skiing for you. So stay tuned if you want to pick up the live skiing. But if you want to stay with the live snooker, you'll need to retune to Eurosport 2. There we go. Neil Robertson again.